What's up, Aries? Welcome to your weekly forecast for the week of January 4th through the 10th of 2021. Happy New Year to you all. I hope everybody's doing well. Lots of changes going on this week. We get Mars leaving, your home sign of Aries or your first house, moving into Taurus. That's a big deal on the 6th. We're going to have Venus moving into Capricorn in your 10th house. And we're going to have Mercury ingressing into your 11th house of Aquarius. So this is just a major shift week coming into this new year. Like, kind of starts off half the week, like things have kind of been the same, and then it's a jolt of new energy. Let's take a look at the chart. Mars is a big deal. It is your ruling planet, and coming into Taurus isn't like the most ideal spot for Mars, and in the second house as well. I mean, this definitely is going to test like your values, and it's going to bring up money and like self-worth. And I think that especially with the square to Saturn and Mercury this week, I mean, it's really going to be brought to mind. And it's going to deal with your future and your long-term plans and where you want to go with the sun in Capricorn. And, that sun's going to be getting closer to Pluto. So it's definitely this week, especially where we get Mars finishing up the first part of the week in your first house, out of shadow. Like, it's time to use this energy with a strong sun in Capricorn to really go after what you desire long term, and to not like hold back at the beginning of the week. Like, don't waste this energy, Aries, of the beginning of the week, because it's just like, especially with Mars squaring Saturn and Mercury in your 11th house. I mean, if you're not going in the direction forward that you want to go, that's going to take you into a place that you want to be, that you want to grow into, that's going to help you innovate and help connect you with the right people, like, this could be a really debilitating energy. And it's going to be there for 2 months, and it's going to make a lot of squares. It's going to square off with Jupiter, Mercury a couple times. Mercury's going to retrograde in your 11th house. So this is like a big week to make sure that you're pushing forward with all the things that you want to drive forward with in life. Your goals, your ambitions, what you want to innovate for, and what you want to innovate to create, the people you want in your life. I mean, and to really like, I would say you've been through so much with Mars in the first house. Like, this was kind of an identity check. This was making sure that you felt empowered, and at times it probably didn't feel empowering. But this first part of this week, I'm telling you, like, it's time to feel as strong and as empowered as you can, and to be able to value yourself. And that's what this Mars is going to teach you over the next 2 months, is like, what do you really value? Who are the people you really value? And do you value the thoughts that come across your mind? And even with Jupiter coming up in a square, like, the only thing that would hold you back is if you were devaluing yourself in a world where you need to have confidence and have the most value in yourself to get the things done that you want to get done, to move forward into a new beautiful place. You're going to have Venus move into your 10th house and trine that Mars. So it's definitely time to go forward with the goals and be responsible for your values. Be responsible for the future you can create. It's not about what's outside of you that's going to create it for you. It's about you and how you take action and initiate the things that you want to build. And you just got to use that energy for your benefit here, and not, don't get lost or move into some self-doubt after all the work you've done. Like, that identity that you found, that persona, that you over the last 6 months that came out, like, that's the one that's actually trying to take you into the future that you deserve. And you might be building up new confidence, and don't feel debilitated that you can't do it. That sun in your 10th, like, with a Venus in your 10th, like, it's going to feel so good when you're going after what you want. Don't lose track of your values. Don't lose track of money. Don't let anything, take you out of your self-worth. That's the most important thing this week. And, I'd say that the mind's definitely going through like this place here with Mercury in the 11th house of like really realizing the future you can come into, having the hope and the ambition to go after it, and to not be complacent or stagnant or too slow. Like, remember to keep moving forward. Don't stop. Like, you have so much momentum coming off that 6 months of Mars in Aries. You can still move forward with all the goals, all the ambitions, all the hope, and really connect to the things that are going to take you into the future you want. You just have to kind of like have the things in place to build them, and to make sure that the projects you have going or the career that you have going is what you actually value. Because honestly, if you don't have value for what you're currently putting your energy into, that's when you're going to feel this the most and be like, oh my God, like I got to do this some more. That kind of energy. That sun by the end of the week is going to make a quincunx to the north node. So really, like, if your mind and your heart is telling you that you're not getting the stimulation you want, and like you're not getting put into the future that you want to go into and the values that you have for yourself, it's going to feel really weird. But I think that you're getting puppeteered towards the right things. You just have to trust those things this week and make sure that you're going towards that future that you desire. That sun's also going to sextile Neptune in your 12th house. Like, Spirit's trying to show you exactly what is going to take you in the right direction and where you can find the confidence. And the confidence is in your connection. The confidence is in your trust that the feelings that you've been feeling about yourself isn't an illusion. It's actually trying to illuminate your destiny. And if you can step into that energy this week of trusting in something bigger that's taking you in the right place, and not second guess yourself, and have that confidence and that value, and make sure that the people that you're connecting with see the value in you. And if they don't see the value in you, like disconnection, and you're going to know it. Your mind's going to know it. Mercury, Saturn, Jupiter this week, you're getting big upgrades to the mind. And I think it's going to show you the responsibility and the gifts you can have of going into the new reality, going into what's going to make you feel like you're letting all the creation out that makes you feel the best. And it might seem a little cold. It might be like, oh, I got to make a cold decision. And you might, but make sure that, you're not cold towards your ultimate values. Card for the week is the Page of Wands. Yeah, there's just an exciting new adventure, I think, that's taking place. And, you got to be passionate. You got to have the love. You got to let your heart guide you. Spirit's trying to guide you in the new place. Go into the new. Don't be fearful. Don't be scared. Be excited about what this future can bring, and make sure that you're doing the things that you're passionate about. And if there isn't the passion, there isn't the excitement, there isn't the spark that's letting you feel like you can create, that's going to take you out of your confidence and your self-worth. So don't step into that. Use your power, use your heart to keep moving forward after that Aries transit with Mars. And don't let things stop you from what you can build, because ultimately that Mars in your second house is trying to show you that it is your action, your will, and your drive that'll let you accomplish, conquer, and build any stable reality that you desire. But you have to be responsible for the future you want. Otherwise, something else is going to come take that. I love you very much, Aries. I wish you the best, and I'll see you next week. Peace.